Hi, I have a quick message for parents out there. This is coming from certain experiences I've had with my parents and what I've seen other parents do. I had a recent situation happen where I met one of I met someone I know, and that person was with his son at the time, and after he told his son to greet me, but I could tell, I mean, he was kind of refraining to do it, and he was like, hey, you need to kiss her or something. I mean, obviously, like on my cheek, right? And this really took me back to what I used to experience with my parents. Sometimes it would be like, hey, you have to greet that person, or you have to say hi, or you have to smile, or you have to hug them, or you have to let them carry you. When I felt uncomfortable around that person, or I've seen that happen with other kids too, right? And this is very dangerous. It's a very dangerous thing to do because it can lead the child to grow, to become a hypocrite, because that child might feel, I mean, might understand or learn that they're not, I mean, saying their real intentions, saying their real emotions is not safe. It's not something that they should do, right? Being real with someone. Okay, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel comfortable around you. I don't feel comfortable around you. You know, it's normal to have different reactions around different people, and we have that natural alarm inside of us, that intuition, you know, this gut feeling when we know that something is weird, something is off, and I just don't feel comfortable, right? And this is completely normal. If a child has this kind of reaction to someone, I would really suggest asking that child, okay, let that moment pass, okay? Make sure it's not them trying to be rude or mean on purpose or something like that, but don't do it. I mean, when the moment itself happens where the child refrains from greeting someone, kissing someone, hugging someone, sitting on someone's lap, for example, uh, you let it happen. That might make you feel uncomfortable, of course, towards the other person, that might themselves feel uncomfortable, because of that. But it's okay. Let the moment pass. Let it sit. Okay, it's a child. You can just brush it off. It's a child. They. I don't know. You look for an excuse if you don't want to. If it's too much shame or too much embarrassment for you, you can look at other ways. Look for other ways to um, reduce your sense of shame or embarrassment or whatever, or even anger maybe. But in that moment, don't force the child to do exactly what they don't want to do, and to show an emotion or force themselves into feeling a certain way with someone when they naturally initially did not feel that way toward that person. um, and afterwards, after the moment passes, when you're with your child, ask them, try to have a conversation, try to dig in a little bit, try to find out what's going on. Why is it that they don't feel comfortable um, talking to that person, speaking to that person, kissing them or touching them, whatever it is? Just try to find out why. Sometimes it might be a simple reason, as in they don't feel comfortable, they don't like the way the person looks. It could be a petty thing, like this person did not give them the chocolate they wanted. Like it could be something petty, but even if it's petty, even if it's something that's very childish, whatever your perception of it is, I would really suggest to, you know, pay attention and to try and ask or observe them around that person, observe that person around them, and see what's up, you know. um and I say this because the other possible um the other possible consequence of you forcing them into behaving in a certain way or feeling comfortable around someone that they originally did not feel comfortable with, could be them falling prey to abuse, abusive situations. Um, why? Because as I was mentioning earlier, their natural alarm will be destroyed, right, or distorted. So they might not be able to make the difference between safe and unsafe, right? They won't be able to detect danger, right? And you want to avoid that. You want to avoid that because, yeah, I mean, they will put the adult's need or the adult's um, perception or or comment before their own well-being, so that might end up having them, follow or do things that they don't necessarily want to do because mom and dad always teach them or show them that it's not safe to say what they want and need. And the last and most important consequences, this is what I there might be others, but this is what crosses my mind right now, is that they will lose trust in you. They won't feel safe to tell you what happened to them. They won't feel safe to tell you that they didn't like this person, or that they don't like this person, that they need help, that they don't feel safe, etc. Because exactly when they don't feel safe, you kind of betray them and make them go exactly into the situation that they did not feel safe in. So that might become like a repetitive thing for them, where they go again and again into unsafe situations because they just don't know how to get out of it, or how to look for comfort or safety from the people that are supposed to help them or protect them. Okay, so yeah, that's my take for today, and I really hope you guys try you try to protect them better. Okay.